Hello, welcome to Paleo Greenbird. I'm Greenbird. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of flint knapping, and we're going to be reducing a piece of flint ridge. I've got a couple pieces. Actually, I got 4 pieces. Some of them are a little prettier than others. This one's a little bit, problematic. That's all problematic. Flint ridge is not easy to work, but at least for me. We're going to give it a go. See what we can get. If we get flakes, we'll make a flake point. If not, we won't. The thing about flint ridge is it always has these square edges, which for relative beginners, which I would consider myself a beginner, that can be hard to work, hard to deal with. Because you can't do anything with the stone until you get rid of those square edges. I take my medium-sized bopper. I forget what it is. I think it's like an inch, maybe. Nice long thinning flake. There we go. Came apart, but more thinning flakes. This flint ridge is so beautiful. Every time I take a flake, I'm trying to see, can I use it for something else? But I always save a bunch of flakes, and then I end up just throwing them back in the bucket. You just make so many of them. I'm going to try and be a little bit more deliberate with the stone this time than I normally am, because it is kind of a fickle rock. So I want to get rid of these square edges the best way I can, which is always going to be zigzagging, and you will lose some material, but sometimes it's really the only way. If you can get rid of that square edge and get yourself that zigzag edge, that's when you'll drive some flakes. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just flipping the rocks back and forth. Every time I take a flake, it basically creates another platform for me. You can see taking off that square edge. So now I just have to do that to the rest of the stone. If you try and cheat the system and not lose material, you'll basically just end up with another square edge. It won't be completely square. It'll probably be like a turtle or something like that. So just let the rock do what it wants to do. Let it give you what it wants to give you. Nothing wrong with taking a big rock and turning it into a little point. Nothing wrong at all. Alright. Got some quartz in here. Kind of giving me a little bit of a problem. You can see I've got a pretty good step. There's a quartz inclusion there. But this rock still has a lot of reduction to go, so it's not a big deal. Might as well better to get rid of it now than to have it mess with you later. That was a good thinning flake. It's always nice when you can take off the flat edge and get a thin flake at the same time. Alright, so I'm looking at the stone, trying to see where can I start to flatten it. This side is clearly thicker than this side. which is where that quartz pocket was, and everything popped off, but you know, still I need to equalize everything. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll take a platform right here. I'll drive down that big ridge right there. It'll still thin. And maybe it'll make it easier for me to take that square edge off on the other side. I actually have two platforms there, one here and one here. So what I'll do is I'll find the one that follows the best ridge, and that's what I'll take. Yeah, there we go. Got the number 4 off. So this is what the stone looked like. This is the platform that I took. You hear? That's the nice flake we got. Probably could make something out of that, but like I said, I save these flakes and then I end up just putting them in the bucket after anyway, so I have a platform here that I can take, but I need this edge here is real thick. I need to do something about that. And it's not only is it thick, but if you can see how that angle on this side goes down, there's not a lot of thickness on the other side to take off, so it's sort of like, that's probably just going to chip off and chatter. What I really need to do is take something off of either this side or this side. I don't have a platform on either side to do that, so I'm going to try and make myself a platform over here while I'm getting rid of the square edges. Okay. Hopefully you can see that thick ridge in the middle. That needs to come off. So how do I do that? A little shaping. I'm going to work into it from this thinner side. I'm just going to try and work into it and get myself a platform. Because that side isn't zigzagged either, so you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm still using that big bopper. I should probably, whoa, something just fell off the top there. Just lost a flake on the top. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's right. I should probably drop down to the smaller bopper. I think I'm going to, actually. Even though Flintridge is pretty tough, you can beat on it pretty good. But when you get the high-grade stuff like this that's real glassy, you still have to make sure you're not hitting it too hard or too much weight. Still trying to be cognizant of end support here, even though we're still just reducing a spall. That's a nice thinning flake. We got a bee friend. Still trying to be cognizant of the end support because you will smash it if you're not careful. It'll break in half, even though it's still thick. Flintridge is a little tricky. I'm hitting a little more straight down than I normally would. Normally I'd try and come in a little bit, but I've noticed with the Flintridge, with this batch anyway, it tends to respond well. Going straight in. So I see a platform right here that will run down a ridge right where that thick spot is. So I'm going to take it. Not worried about flake pattern at this point, it's so thick. There we go. Hit it hard. You can see it took off in the middle there, but I still have some thickness over here. But that's okay, I bet I have a platform over here. If I don't, I can make one. I'm losing a little bit of material, but what I've learned with this Flintridge is don't be greedy. Just follow the process. You can't cheat it like you can some of the other stones. Well, that was a little aggressive, but that was quite aggressive. So I lost the whole top part there, but I did give myself a good platform to thin that, so even if I get a good size point on this giant rock, I'm still happy. I'm gonna still use the little bopper, even though I should probably build it up. I'm gonna hit it a little extra hard. That worked. Thin that out right there, and left me another platform, or what I can turn into a platform, to take out the rest. So the rock's shrinking a little bit, but that's okay. Just want to get a point out of this. It's already starting to flake better. So I'm trying to finish zigzagging this one side. Now that quartz pocket gave me some trouble. A nasty hinge there. Just zigzagging it back and forth, getting rid of that square edge. Trying not to lose any more than I need to. Yep, that's good. Now I'm going to look for my thick spots. Try and take off some thinning flakes where I see them. Isn't the best platform, but sometimes you have to work with what you have. Okay. Yep. There we go. That was a nice long flake. Start to thin this down. Gonna need to start thinking about the shape here. This is usually when I start to try and nap off the hand a little bit, because you can get some nice controlled thinning flakes. Now that the piece is a lot thinner, see how thin that is? Still got a funky edge there I need to deal with, but I think I'll do that now. That's good for the flake. Always good at this point to start thinking about your center line, so it's not something you have to correct later. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's taken off nice thinning flakes that got rid of that real flat side right here. Still got a hump right here. Got lot of that flat stuff. It's kind of messy because it goes everywhere, but that's right. There, look at that. Tiny, tiny microblade type flakes, but it's thinning that out nicely. Oop. Bleeding. Didn't notice it until I saw it on my stone, but I'm bleeding. So I'm gonna go take care of that, just because this one seems like it came out real fast. Just gotta clean it up, put a band-aid on it, and we'll come right back out. Start again. And that, boys and girls, is why you always carry band-aids in your flint knapping kit. It's the most important thing you can have. So, since I'm home, I'm going to go ahead and wash this up. I'll be right back.